Hi, hello everyone. This is Vamshi Krishna. So today we will see some of the basic physiology multiple choice questions. These are the common questions, very easy to answer that. So let's see the first question. Which is the powerhouse of cell? So wha- for what we call as a powerhouse of the cell? Options are cytoplasm, mitochondria, lysosome, Golgi apparatus. So the right answer is mitochondria. So in the mitochondria only the generation of the ATP. So it is called as the powerhouse of a cell. So the next question is programmed cell death is known as. So commonly in the case of disease or any damage there is a kill or lysis of the cell will be going on. So here I am asking programmed cell death. Okay, by the name itself. Okay, programmed is nothing but by the cell itself, by the normal physiological function only it is the cell is going to die. That is called. Options are necrosis, inflammation, apoptosis, and anaphylaxis. So the right answer is apoptosis. Apoptosis is nothing but a programmed cell death. Okay, it is commonly occur in the bones. It is called programmed cell death, that is apoptosis. So the next question is, what is osmosis? Maybe you all know about this osmosis. The options are water moves from lower to higher. Water moves from higher to lower. Water moves from same area nothing but in the two places there is a equal pressure, and option D is the none of the above. So the right answer is osmosis is nothing but water moves from higher to lower. Is it right? Is it right? No. Osmosis is nothing but a water molecule which is moved from lower concentration to higher concentration, that is osmosis. Okay, that is nothing but osmosis is the water molecule which are move from lower to higher concentration, that is called osmosis. It is a small mistake here, sorry for that. And the next we will see the level of water in the human body. So how much percentage of water is present in our body? The options are option A 70 to 80%, option B 45 to 75%, option C 60 to 70%, option D 80%. So the right answer is option B. So in our body we have the 45 to 75% of the water will be present. So the remaining percent is tissue, cell, and mass. So the next question is how much volume of blood present in our human body? Okay, so in our body, how much ml of blood will be present? Options are 5 liters, 6 liters, 8 liters, and 7 liters. The right option is 5 liters. So in an adult human being, he will contain the 5 liters of blood in his body. The next question is what is the shape of RBC? So what is the shape of RBC? Is it oval shape or biconcave shape, pyramid shape, or tube shape? The right answer is biconcave shape. Biconcave shape nothing but it is like a dumbbell shape. So if you cut the RBC, if you see from the front side, the RBC will be like this. So when you cut it in the middle, so it will be looks like a dumbbell. So it is called a biconcave shape. So the next question is what is the normal hemoglobin in newborn. So here I am asking, in the case of newborn, how much HB will be present? The options are 17 grams, 25 grams, 15 grams, 14 grams. The correct option is 25 grams. So in the newborn, the baby will consist of 25 mg of 25 grams of the hemoglobin. Why? Because uh, in the case of newborn, there will be more production of RBC. So that reason only the newborn will have the 25 grams of the hemoglobin, and that is more than the adult. So next we will see the what is Cooley's anemia occurs due to. So what is the cause of occurring Cooley's anemia? So Cooley's anemia is a one type of anemia. Anemia is nothing but reduction or decreasing of hemoglobin in the blood. That is called anemia. So in that there is a Cooley's anemia. So what is the reason for occurring of Cooley's anemia? Options are abnormal beta chains, abnormal alpha chains, abnormal beta and alpha chain, none of the above. So the right answer is abnormal alpha chain. So when the person having alpha chain abnormality on the RBC, it is can cause for the Cooley's anemia. So when the person having beta chain abnormality, it is called, so it is called so when the person having abnormal beta chain, it is called sickle cell anemia. So in the case of beta chain, there is a sickle cell anemia. In the case of alpha chain, there is a Cooley's anemia. So the next question is, what is leukemia? Okay, what is leukemia? Is it increased WBC count, or decreased WBC count, or increased RBC count, or decreased RBC count? So what is leukemia? The correct option is increased WBC count. So when the person having excessive WBC, it is this condition is called as leukemia. And the next one is the cellular immunity due to. So when the infection occur in the body, so when the pathogen enter into the body, there is a cellular immunity will be going to happen. So how it can be occur in the body? Is it due to the lymphocytes, T lymphocytes, or B lymphocytes, basophils, or neutrophils? So the right answer is T lymphocytes. So when the pathogen enter into the body, T lymphocytes will react towards the pathogen. That is called cellular immunity. So T lymphocytes will be present in the lymph. So the next question is, which is the ninth factor involved in blood coagulation? So you all know coagulation process. Okay, so in that process there are different factors are involved. So among those, which is the ninth factor? Is it fibrinogen, or is it thromboplastin, or is it Christmas factor, or Stewart power factor? The correct answer is Christmas factor. So Christmas factor is also known as ninth factor. Next question is, which blood group is known as universal donor? It is very simple question, but sometimes some people are confusing with which one is the universal donor. The options are, is it A, or is it B, or is it AB, or O? The correct answer is O. O is a universal donor. Why? Because we will see. So, in the case of blood group of O, O blood group consists of no antigens. Okay. So, when there is no antigen in the O blood group, so these kind of people can give the blood for anybody. Okay, any type of blood group these people can give. So when come to the AB blood group, AB blood groups are the universal recipient. So why? Because AB blood groups contains no antibody. Okay, when there is no antibody, so nothing will be happen when they take any type of blood group. Okay, when they receive the any group of the blood, there is no antigen antibody reaction. So that's reason only AB blood groups AB blood groups are the universal recipient, and O blood groups are the universal donor. So when come to the A group and B group, so in this group there will be have the antigen and antibodies. So due to that reason only there will be the agglutination is nothing but there will be the antigen antibody reaction will be going to happen. So what will happen if there is a antigen antibody reaction? The blood will be die. Okay, the lysis will be going to happen. So in that reason the patient may go for the death. So the next question is smooth muscle present at. So in our body, where will be the smooth muscle we can see? Is it heart or intestine, lungs or liver? The correct option is intestine. So in the intestine only we can see the smooth muscle. So in our body we have the three types of muscles. That is first one is a skeletal muscle, and the second one is a smooth muscle, third one is the cardiac muscle. Okay, so there are three types of muscle cells will be present in our body. In the case of smooth muscle we can see intestine, esophagus, okay, urinary bladder, so large intestine, small intestine. So some areas we can see the smooth muscle, and the skeletal muscle will be present all over the body which attached to the bones, and the cardiac muscle will be present only in the heart. Okay, only in the heart we can see the cardiac muscle. So the next question is the connection between bone and muscles. So when there is a bone, you just think it is a bone. Okay, so there is a muscle. So when there is a muscle and bone, so here we have the connection. So what is the name of the connection? So which tissue, which cell will be helping for connection between the muscle and bone? Options are tendon, ligament, orifice or fossa. The correct option is tendons. So tendons are nothing but which connects the bone and muscle, and ligaments are which connects the bone and bone. Okay, which connects the bone and bone is called ligament. When it is bone and muscle is the tendon. So the next question is synopsis is known as. So what is the synopsis? Option A nerve connection, muscle connection, option C bone connection, option D none of the above. So the right one is the nerves connection. So when there is a connection between the two nerves, it is called synopsis. So the next question is function of salivary glands. So what is the function of salivary glands? Option A salivary secretion, option B mucus secretion, option C immunity, option D digestion. The correct one is the salivary secretion. Okay, salivary gland which produce the salivary. So we have the three pairs of salivary glands will be present in our mouth. So the next question is cardiac glands are located in. So try to understand the question. So here we have the cardiac glands. I'm asking cardiac glands. Don't confuse. Okay, by the name itself you don't believe the question. Options are heart, stomach, liver, lungs. The correct one is the stomach. So why it is called cardiac glands in the stomach? Why? Because if you think it is a stomach, okay, so here we have the heart. So in the stomach, here we have the cells. Those are cardiac glands will be present here. So when it is near to the heart, that's why only these glands are named as the cardiac glands. But there is no relation between the cardiac glands and heart, so don't confuse it. Only in the stomach only we can see the cardiac glands. So the next question is, how much ml of pancreatic juice secretions per day? So per day, how much ml of pancreatic juice will be produced? Options are option A 200 ml, option B 500 ml, option C 500 to 800 ml, option D 800 ml. The correct option is option C. So per day we have the 500 to 800 ml of pancreatic juice will be produced in our body. So it is highly alkaline in nature, that is 8 to 8.3 of pH. Okay, so highly alkaline fluid in our body, that is called pancreatic juice only. So the next question is, what is normal weight of liver? Options are 5 kgs, 1.5 kgs, 4 kgs or 1 kg. The correct one is the 1.5 kgs. It is 1.5 kg of the liver the adult human will be carrying in the abdomen. So the next question is, how much ml of bile secrete from liver per day? So previously I asked pancreatic juice. Presently I am asking bile. 400 ml, 800 to 1200 ml, 1000 ml, 1100 ml. The correct option is 800 to 1200 ml of bile will be secrete from liver. Okay, per day we have the 800 to 1200 ml of bile will be produced from the or secrete from the liver. So the next one is what is the function of bile? Okay, it is a shiny green color fluid which produced from the liver. So what is the function of bile? Option A, digestion and absorption of fats. Option B, digestion of carbohydrates. Option C, digestion of proteins. Option D, absorption of iron. The correct option is option A. So option A is the digestion and absorption of the fats are depend on the bile. Okay, bile and bile pigments which are responsible for the digestion and absorption of fats. Fats are nothing but lipids. So the next question is, what type of epithelium present in the small intestine? Okay, so in the case of small intestine, what type of epithelium will be present? Options are columnar epithelium, stratified epithelium, cuboidal epithelium or simple epithelium. So the right one is a columnar epithelium. Columnar epithelium will be like this. So this type of epithelium will be present in the small intestine to absorb the food food okay, to absorption of the nutrients from the food by the columnar epithelium. So the next one is peristaltic movements are present in, so in our body where we can see the where we can heard the peristaltic movements. Options are esophagus, small intestine, urinary bladder, ureter. The correct one is the small intestine. So when you auscultate the abdomen, you will hear the some of the sounds. Those are coming by the movements of the small intestine. That is called peristaltic movements. So it is commonly present in the small intestine and the large intestine. Why? Because by the peristaltic movements only, the food particle which is present in the intestine, it will move forward near to the anus to defecate the waste product. So the next question is end product of hemoglobin. So when the hemoglobin will be die or lysis happening, so which product will be called as the final product? Bilirubin, carboxyhemoglobin, ferrous, or none of the above? The right one is the bilirubin. So bilirubin is the final end product of the hemoglobin lysis. So the next question is which part of the body mainly regulating the homeostasis in the body? So in the human being, which which part of the body, okay, mainly regulating of homeostasis? Homeostasis is nothing but a balance of fluid and electrolytes in the body, that is called balancing of fluid and electrolytes in the body is called homeostasis. So which part will be responsible for maintaining of homeostasis in the body? Options are liver, skin, pancreas and kidney. The right one is the kidney. So kidney is the main organ for maintaining of homeostasis by the absorption of the minerals and nutrients and excreting of waste products. So excreting of waste products. So the next question is which of the hormones, okay, which of the hormones can secreted by the kidneys? So kidneys also will secrete some of the hormones. So which are all those? Erythropoietin, renin, prostaglandin, all of the above. So the right one is the all of the above. So kidney can produce or secrete the erythropoietin hormone and renin and prostaglandin. So erythropoietin is responsible for production of RBC and renin is also maintaining of BP. Prostaglandins are maintained for the sex hormones. Next question is structural functional unit of kidney. So for which of the cells are called as the structural and functional units of kidney? Options are nephrons, neurons, glomerulus, and tubes. The right one is a nephron. Okay, so the nephrons are present in the kidney. So that's reason only we are calling nephrons are the a structural and functional unit of the kidney. The next question is what is the normal volume of urine production in a day? So per day how much ml of urine will be produced from the kidneys? Options are 1000 to 1500 ml, 1000 to 1200 ml, 1500 ml or 2000 ml. The normal urine output is 1000 to 1500 ml. So when there is a more production of urine is called polyuria. So when there is a decreasing of urine production, that is called oliguria. The last question is the high organic substances present in the body. So in the urine there will be a different types of electrolytes will be present. Those are all waste products. Okay. So waste products will be present in the urine. So which one is the higher concentration? So which one is the high level of the uh, uh, org- or- organic substance will be present in the urine? Options are ammonia, uric acid, urea, creatinine. The right one is the urea. So in the amount of blood there will be 400 moles of the urea will be present. This is higher level of the mineral. So this is the end of my class, guys. Thank you for watching.